Hello, welcome to another dynamic do-it-yourself video. And today we are going to make peanut butter banana dog treats using 3 items. So what do you do when your bananas are looking like this and no one in your family wants to touch it and you are not in the mood to make banana bread? Well, you're going to use ripe banana, very ripe banana, peanut butter, and some oatmeal. Let's get started. First, you take 1 large banana. This banana has seen better days and it's a mushy mess. And I've had it in the refrigerator for a little bit so I could do this video. So just take the banana and I take a spoon. I'm going to mash it up. Even though the outside of that banana looked pretty bad, the inside still looks really good. But you can't convince picky teenagers of that, because if the outside looks bad, the inside must be rotten. But as you can see, that's not the case. Now, if your dog does not like bananas, this recipe is pretty much pointless for you. But if you do have a dog at home who loves bananas, giving them a little bit at a time, you don't want to overdose your dog on this. This is going to be a great recipe for your little dog. It'll be a great treat. So after that, I've taken my oatmeal and I pulverized it in my magic bullet. It's like a food processor, and I made a very fine meal with it. It's like a flour. And there, I take that and mix it with my banana. So I have 1½ cup of uncooked oatmeal that I ground to a very fine powder, and my large banana. Now I'm going to use peanut butter. And when you get peanut butter, you want to make sure it's the cleanest peanut butter you can get. This one's peanuts, a little sugar, palm oil, salt. You don't want to get a peanut butter. If you could get unsalted, that's fine. But my dog is not going to eat a lot of this because I don't believe in giving him too many treats. So a little bit of salt is not going to hurt him. But you want to avoid peanut butters that have a lot of additives in it. So let me get this going in here. I'm going to get 1½ cup of peanut butter. This is a messy affair. A side note, when I make things for my dog, I do have separate ingredients for him. So this is his peanut butter that I use. The reason for that, I don't know. I guess I just like to keep things separate. Okay, there we are with our peanut butter. Take our peanut butter and add it. There we go. We can add it to our mix. If you think about it, everything in here is perfectly safe for human consumption, and it's safe for our dog consumption, for the dog to consume. So we mix it well. As you can see, starting to bunch up and become a dough. Peanut butter and banana dough. Okay. Now our next step is to create little dog treats for our dog. So I take some flour and I put it on this parchment paper. Smooth it out on the parchment paper and put a little on my rolling pin here. This is to avoid having your dough sticking. So I'll put a little bit of here off to the side. I'm grab some of my dough here. Make a little ball. I just kind of powder it on all sides with a little bit of flour. And there we go. Make a dough. Now I'm going to move this out the way here. I'm going to roll it out. You want to roll this out to about 1/4 of an inch. There you go. Now you can use cookie cutters if you want, but if you don't have time for that, like a lot of people like to say, don't have time for that, just get a knife, cut out strips. This makes the process so much faster and doable. Does your dog care what shape it's in? No, that aesthetic is basically left for us. But for your dog, he just cares about if it's tasty. So then you get a cookie sheet, put your strips on there. These strips are great. You can break them apart, give the pieces to your dog as a reward if you're training them. Or if you're, just want to give them something sweet to eat on those lazy days. These are a little bit too long. You could cut them into smaller little pieces. Then we're going to take this, put it in the oven. Our oven should be preheated at 350 degrees, and we're going to cook them for 15 minutes. After cooking these for 15 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, I got 2 trays of squared little treats. After I let them cool, let's see if our dog Cosmo enjoys this. So I'll give him a treat. Wow, look at that. This is a lie down type of treat. He really enjoys it. I know he loves peanut butter. Please check with your vet to see if your dog can have peanut butter and banana before trying this. If you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up. If you want more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. And if you want your dog to be happy and content like my little Cosmo is, try this recipe. Let me know in the comments if your dog appreciated it. Make sure you store these in a cool, dark area because you do not want them to end up turning. So until next time.